Okay, so today's video is called What is the Flipped Classroom? At the end of today's in-class video, you'll have all your questions answered about the flipped class in my room and my expectations. One of the first things that is super wicked important is that whenever you see this pencil in my videos, it means you need to pause and take notes. Don't forget, we're going to talk about the power of the pause button. It's really important. Whenever you see this, pause the video, take the notes that you see on the screen. And by the way, my expectation is that you do watch these videos as homework. I try to make them really short and to the point, so there's no reason why you can't take 5 to 15 minutes to watch the videos at home for homework. So yeah, the pencil is on the screen, which means I want you to take notes. So first of all, the lectures and direct instructions that normally would be taking place in the middle of class are turned into videos that you watch at home. This is really important because it saves our really valuable class time for projects, tests, essays, and most importantly, to get help from the teacher, discuss and work on project with your peers. If you don't watch the videos at home, then we lose class time for all of the fun things that we could be doing. So I can't tell you how many times, for instance, when we'd be working on essays, I'd take the whole class period to teach how to write an intro paragraph, and then you'd have to go home for homework and write that paragraph. And a lot of my students would get frustrated, and even parents sometimes too. So the good thing about a flipped classroom is that you take that direct instruction on how to write an intro home and watch a video. Because let's face it, anyone can watch a video and take some notes. But it's writing, the actual writing part, that can sometimes get really frustrating. So no more of that. Instead, we'll write the essays in class where you can get help from me or your peers. So no more frustration at home. You'll be working on it in class and feel successful. What other frequently asked questions might you have about the flipped classroom, and especially the flipped classroom in my class? Well, how long are your videos? My videos are about 5 to 10 minutes only. When I first started this process several years ago, they were a lot longer. But now they're nice, short, sweet, and to the point. How many videos do you have to watch in a week? Most of the time, you only have to watch 2 or 3 a week, so it doesn't take that much time at all. And sometimes you might not even have a video. It just depends on the unit that we're studying. What do you do when you watch? Well, you whisk, of course. And no, I don't mean this kind of whisk. WHISK stands for watch and take notes, summarize the video, and ask a really good question. And when you think about those questions, I want you to think hot. What's a hot question? Well, HOT stands for higher order thinking. Instead of asking a really simple comprehension style question, I want you to dive deeper into the content. And don't worry, I'm going to give you a hot question starter page to help you with this, and we're going to work on it in class together before I let you loose. Will you have to take a lot of notes when you watch these videos? Well, all you need to do is to try and practice shorthand. This is one of the most valuable skills you'll leave the 8th grade with. It's going to help you in high school and beyond. This just simply means that when a teacher is giving a lecture or you have to watch a video, that you don't have to write down every single thing that you see on the screen. You need to remember the rule of 5. And basically the rule of 5 is just this idea that you summarize your thinking in 5 words or less. This is a really important skill, and don't worry, we're going to be practicing all year so that by the time you enter the high school as a freshman, you'll be a pro. Where are you going to take all these notes? Well, my expectation is that you will have a spiral for this class, and odds are we've already gone over this, and that's what you're taking your notes in right now. It's really important, too, by the way, that you don't lose that spiral. All right, so I've already mentioned before the power of the pause button, but what does that actually mean? Well, it means several things, but most importantly, just like all homework, you need to create a comfortable space where you can watch these notes or watch the videos and take notes every time you have assigned homework. So just like any other homework, you should have a homework space, that one place that you can go to and get the job done. I also expect that you watch these videos in a nice quiet place. You can watch them without headphones or whatever you feel the most comfortable with, but you should remove other distractions. So That could mean close out other browser tabs. Don't get distracted with your phone, Twitter, Instagram, those kinds of things. Try to take those 5 to 10 minutes that the video is going to take you and just power through and get it done. And I also think it's really important for you to watch on your own. I know in the past I've had people that like to watch these videos with their groups of friends, but the powerful part about the flipped classroom is that you can go at your own pace. And if you need to pause because you take notes slower than someone else, you can do that. If you watch the part of the video and it doesn't quite make sense and you need to rewind it and watch it again, you can do that. Sometimes though, when you're with your peers, with your friends, you might not feel comfortable speaking up and saying, hey, can we re-watch that? So when you're by yourself, it doesn't matter what other people might think. You can go truly at your own pace. And that's one of the most important parts of the flipped classroom. This is personalized to you, what you need and what's going to work for you as a student to make you successful. So by watching the video in a nice quiet place, on your own, with no distractions, you're able to go at your own pace. How do you find all these videos? Well, quite simply, you just need to log into Schoology. All of your video homeworks will be linked into that page. But other than that, there's other places to find it. So the videos can also be found on my YouTube channel. But again, most importantly, the first stop is just going to be to sign into Schoology. But I do have a YouTube channel where I post all my stuff. I will also send out Twitter reminders with links to the video. Honors, all of your videos are going to be housed on sophia.org. Regular language arts, I'm going to be using a program or a website called EduCanon. So there's 2 different places for you to find the information. I also will post all of the videos on my class website. And this is easy access for parents or other teachers and students that aren't even in our school to be able to access. So what if you've attempted the flipped classroom before? Well, one thing you need to know is I've literally written the book on flipping. Well, not an entire book. I wrote a chapter on how to flip your classroom. I've been doing this for 3 or more years. I have pretty high expectations. I know it works. I've collected the data and I've seen my kids be successful. You will be expected to watch the videos prior to taking your proficiencies. So if you're not keeping up on when I'm assigning these homework videos, then you might have to wait to take your test and your grades could suffer. All right, those are some of the basic expectations for the flipped classroom in my class. Hopefully this answered all of your questions and you took really good notes. We're going to now talk about how to write your summary and your hot question in class with me right now. Thanks, guys.